Hi everyone! Would you like to learn how to make these faux metal corners? Now guess what? This isn't metal. This is cardboard that was meant for the recycling bin. Look at that! I'm going to show you immediately, so stay tuned. These are two corners made from an old frozen pizza box. So yes, from trash to treasure. Now these are 1 inch, but you can easily make them shorter or a bit bigger. I want this 1 inch, so I start to measure somewhere on my cardboard 2 inches. 2, and I measure the center also. Make a straight line so that the corner is 90 degrees. Then I take my inch ruler here and again measuring 1 inch on each side. So I have actually a cross to make these ones, because there's 2 different ones, of course. I'm going to measure 1/4 of an inch left and right from here. Also here, 1/4 of an inch. Here only 1/4 of an inch on that side, and here only 1/4 of an inch on this side. So here I'm going to attach this part to this part. So I'm going to draw a tab here. It doesn't have to be straight. You don't need to get out a ruler for this. You won't see it anyway. And to make these rounded edges, I'm going to use a piece of washi tape, and I'm going to place it at the end of this 1/4 inch mark and this 1/4 inch mark, and I'm just going to draw a line, and I'm going to repeat that on this side too, and here too. No, wrong side. There. And now what's left is just cut this out. Now I'm going to fold this line and this line. So I'm scoring it. First this one, and then the long one. Crease all the folds, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the tab, and now I just need a bit of patience. Just hold it for about 10 seconds. If you want to be sure, hold it a bit longer. Wipe off the excess glue while you hold it. Now I have a nice corner, and you can glue these on like this, but I would like to use some brads in these holes. Here I just made 1 because it'll take up a lot of brad. Here I made 2 holes. That's easy enough. I have here an 1/8 of an inch hole punch, and I'm going to punch here here and here. Now the next step is to paint it. I'm using acrylic paint. This color is called Venetian Gold, or yeah, I just call it bronze, but it's just a metallic color acrylic paint. Little brush, and I like to use a toothpick to hold the corner in place. So just going to paint. Now just let this dry. Now for the rounded corner, I began the same way, so I made a cross, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch and 1 inch, and this is a 90 degrees corner. So instead of using something round, like a washi tape roll like this, I'm going to use the outside. My tape roll is a bit too small, so I'm going to use a larger one. Use anything that's round, please. A glass, a pen holder, a jar. So, and I'm not going to make some straight lines first. I'm just going to connect the ends of the line on 3 sides only. This one and here too. And the last piece I'm going to make a tab again. I usually draw it like super fast, so I won't forget. I would be I would be able to just cut it off, but it doesn't have to be very strict. Now I'm going to cut it out again. And now again, I'm going to score this long line and this short line. Same way, crease all the scored lines. Now I'm going to make the hole first, because it's a bit easier when it's flat. And try to make them evenly on all 3 sides. There. And the rest is basically just completely the same. Bit of glue here. Bit of patience while you hold it. I think they look a bit too gold, and also if you see closely, I just put on 1 layer, and if I wanted to really be new looking bronze or gold, you can use gold too, I would probably paint it 2 or 3 layers even, but I'm not going to do that because I want them to look more aged and rustic. And how I do that is so simple. Black ink, that's it. And just go over it. And you automatically will wipe off the excess, and it doesn't matter if you've only used 1 layer of the acrylic paint, because you won't see that anymore. See, now it's looking aged and strong, and it really has a more metallic depth, and that depth I was missing, and now Ta-da, it's here. Look at that. Looks like real metal. Just plain black ink and an ink blender. Or a makeup sponge if you like, if you don't have a blender. It's a very handy tool to have, I must say. So, let dry again. So if you like, you can varnish them with a varnish or Mod Podge, but it's not necessary. So if you'd like to skip this step, you can do that. Just leave this to dry for a bit. I'm going to do this one too. The Mod Podge has dried. And now I'm going to attach these to this box. Now I already attached one of these, but I made 2 holes for brads instead of 1. And now I'm going to attach this one here and this one here. So the box resembles all kinds of corner pieces. To get these on, simply place them on a corner, mark where your 3 holes are. So, see, I marked them, and now I'm going to get an awl or something else that punches through. And there. And last one. So, correct. Now I'm going to use 3 mini gold brads. Just insert them, get the lid off, and bend open the brads. And do that on all 3 sides. The inside of the box hasn't been finished yet because I want, you see, I want first to attach the brads and only then apply the inner paper so the legs of the brads won't be visible. See? Also going to attach this one, and then you can see which style you prefer most. I'm going to put the lid on. So the rounded style or the inverted circle style with 1 brad or with 2 brads. You can choose what you like best. And this way the corners are really, really sturdy. Now, isn't that pretty? If you like me to make a tutorial from this box, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do for you. The papers I used are from a paper pack from our shop, the measuring papers, and they really have a kind of industrial feel about them, and they match these corners really well. I like it. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Give a thumbs up if you liked it. And as always, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get free printables to start crafting. So subscribe now, the link is below.